Hello you guys, what is up? Welcome or welcome back. Today's video, you already know, we're going book shopping together. I love a book shopping vlog. I love to do them. I love to watch them. I am already here. I'm already at the bookstore and I thought it would be fun to just go in and see what they have out for the holidays, all of the cozy vibes and things, and then maybe pick out a few books to read over the holiday season. I've been really wanting to get into more Christmassy holiday books. I feel like it's just so fun to read a festive book. So let's head in, go book shopping, and then we'll go back home. And I got a whole bunch of books from the library. We'll do a big haul and kind of chat about all of the books that I want to read over the holiday season. So let's do some book shopping together. Alrighty, we are back home in the Christmas jammies and ready to yap about all of the books. So let's go through my holiday TBR. This is like obviously very ambitious. There's no way I'm gonna be reading all of these this season, but these are the ones that I have either purchased or gotten from the library that seem pretty interesting to me. So I thought we could start with the haul of my chapters books that I got today. First, I got Bright Lights, Big Christmas. This is the book that I was reading when I was sitting down reading in the store. I started picking it up and reading the first few pages and it seemed very cute. From my understanding, this book follows Carrie. Carrie lives in a small town in North Carolina and her family are Christmas tree farmers. And this year she has to go to New York City for the holidays to live with her brother, and they are gonna sell their family Christmas trees on the street in New York City. They have like a little vendor station in Greenwich Village, and so she is gonna go with him and they are gonna sell the Christmas trees. She is very reluctant, she doesn't want to go, but she has to out of family loyalty, and I think she is gonna meet someone there. There's gonna be a little romantic subplot, but this just feels more like a family literary fiction story. It seems kind of fun and cozy. I love a New York City Christmas story, so I'm excited for this one. Then I picked up Faking Christmas by Carrie Winfrey. This is the one book that I really want to read this holiday season. I love Carrie Winfrey. I've read a few of her books and really enjoyed them. She writes really fun rom-coms. Like, they're not romances, they're truly rom-coms. They're like always laugh out loud, funny, and so fun. I have no idea what this book is about. I don't even want to read the back synopsis. I am ready to go in completely blindly, but based on it being called Faking Christmas, I assume there's gonna be some sort of fake dating situation going on, and I am here for it. Next, I picked up this book as part of my book haul in my recent book haul video, and it is Blackmail and Bibinka by Mia P. Mansala. This is part of the Arsenic and Adobo series. I think it's called Tita Rosie's Kitchen Mysteries. I also don't know what this one is about. I've read the first book in this series, and even though it says you can read them out of order, I did a little bit of research and a lot of people said that you should read these books in order, and this is the third book in the series. So I've read the first one, but I'm yet to read the second one. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to this one this season, but I really hope to, because those books are so cozy and so fun. I feel like a Christmas murder mystery will be so fun. So I'm really looking forward to this one, and hopefully I'll be able to read it. The last book that I own on my TBR is A Season for Second Chances. This is by Jenny Bayliss. I got this book purely because of the cover. I think it's so cute. This book follows Annie. Annie has recently become divorced after 26 years of marriage. Her kids are all grown up and she runs a restaurant, but it's kind of doing okay without her. She doesn't really need to be there that much anymore. And so she decides to go on like a little winter adventure, and she finds a winter guardian position at a home in a small seaside town. So she moves to this little seaside town for the winter, and she is absolutely charmed by the small town life. All of the people that live there are so friendly and kind, except for one grumpy man who I'm sure she's probably gonna fall in love with. Let's be honest. So this seems cute, it seems charming, and I am really looking forward to it. Now the rest of these ones are all library books. The first one is also by Jenny Bayliss. This one is The 12 Dates of Christmas. Oh, this one is set in England. I wonder if this one is also set in England. That's kind of cool. And this one is about Kate. Kate's friend signs her up for a dating service, and she goes on 12 dates in the month of December, the 12 dates of Christmas. And so she meets 12 different men, goes on 12 different dates, and I'm sure chaos ensues. It seems very fun and very cozy. Alrighty, kind of switching gears now. The next book I have is The Last Christmas in Paris, and this book is a World War I historical fiction. I don't know a ton about the plot of this book. I know that it's World War I in Paris, and I believe it's mostly epistolary. It's a lot of letters back and forth between the characters and the friends, and I've heard very good things about it. I feel like so many people absolutely love this one. The cover also, so cute. It looks so heartwarming and wonderful, and I'm really looking forward to trying this one out. Okay, then we have The Wish by Nicholas Sparks. Oh, I just saw the back cover for the first time, and it's just like this big old picture of him on the back. That's kind of funny. Nicholas Sparks is like the emotional romance author. He wrote The Notebook, Dear John, what's that Miley Cyrus one? I loved that when I was in high school. I absolutely loved both the book and the movie. So this one is Nicholas Sparks' Christmas romance. I truly don't know anything about it. I think I'm just gonna open it up and see what happens. I'm really looking forward to going into it fairly blindly, but I feel like Nicholas Sparks never really disappoints. He always has like a heart-wrenching but very redemptive romance story going on, and when I'm in the right mood for it, I think I'll really enjoy this one. The next book I have is A Home for the Holidays. This book follows Mel as she is grieving at the death of her mother, and she goes to spend Christmas with her mom's estranged best friend. She never met this person before in her life, but she agrees to spend Christmas with her, and this best friend is kind of telling her all these stories about their childhood and what her mom was like growing up. And I think it's supposed to be just a little bit more of an emotional literary fiction story, so something that will maybe bring a little bit more depth than all of these holiday romances that I'm getting into. I don't know too much about it. That's pretty much what I know, but it does sound very interesting and I am very intrigued by it. One more that I have to get. Then I have The Wake Up Call by Beth O'Leary. I love Beth O'Leary. I read a few of her books actually, and 2 of them I gave 5 stars. One of them really didn't work for me, so hopefully this one will, but I believe this is her most recent release. And this book is not quite a Christmas novel, it's more like Christmas adjacent. But it follows Izzy and Lucas, and they are workplace rivals. They both work in a hotel that they absolutely love and adore, but unfortunately the hotel is not doing super well and it is probably not going to make it into next year, until Izzy finds a lost wedding ring and returns it to its owner, and then it kind of sparks this idea from the hotel owners, and then her and Lucas get, I think, paired together and they have to find the owners of the other lost rings that they have in the hotel. I think that's kind of the gist of it. It seems kind of interesting and like definitely a unique storyline, so I hope that I am gonna love it. Okay, this is the last book, and that is Sleigh Bells Ring by Rianne Thane. This book is, I believe, more of a literary fiction book kind of set around Christmas. This follows Annalise, and she is living as a caretaker on a ranch, and her sister-in-law has recently passed away and her brother is not doing so well with the passing of his wife, and so she has to take her niece and nephew for the Christmas season, and she's staying at this ranch. She doesn't tell the owners of the ranch that she's taken the kids there. She's just kind of like, she didn't ask them permission, but that's because none of them live there. No one is planning to be there around Christmas until the grandson of the owner of the ranch comes in and says, hey, all of our family is actually gonna be here this Christmas. And so they kind of have to work together and get the house ready for all of the family. Yeah, I think it's mostly just a story of the 2 of them kind of working together to create this holiday. The family is gonna come and there's like a lot of family dynamics. I believe there's a lot of like grief that is discussed in this book, and it's just more of like a literary fiction with a little bit of romance. So I'm really intrigued to check this one out. Alrighty, these are all the books. I'll just set them down here. Alrighty, that is all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you've read any of these or what books are on your holiday TBR. I would love to know and chat about them with you in the comments. But yeah, that is all from me, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Love ya. Bye.